Team 10 exclusive. Crooks beating San Diegans to the punch.
It's frustrating, and you feel a little bit out of control.
Why tax filers may not even know they're a victim until they click submit.
Some San Diegans may find out this weekend that crooks beat them to Monday's tax filing deadline.
It happened to a local man who found out he was a victim when he hit submit. Now, Team 10 investigator Adam Racusin joins us live with this exclusive. And Adam, there's a billion-dollar business out there using your social security number. That is scary.
There really is. People try to steal from you to try to make money off of the government, and they do that by filing fake tax returns. And it's so simple. Someone jacks your identity, files a tax return in your name before you do, and collects from the IRS.
It's frustrating, and you feel a little bit out of control.
Yes, Brian's talking about his taxes, but he's explaining the nightmare of learning someone beat him to it.
But at the end of the day, it's just, you kind of go, why me?
With the 2014 tax deadline looming, Brian spent the day at H&R Block finishing his paperwork. When he hit submit, Brian got an unexpected and disturbing message.
It said somebody has already submitted a tax return using your social security number.
Brian was a victim of identity theft.
My information's out there, and people are going to try to utilize that information for whatever financial gains.
Despite efforts to combat the problem, tax fraud's a budding business. According to a government accountability report, the IRS paid out more than $5 billion in fraudulent tax refunds in 2013.
You know, these are not just statistics, these are people, and it's happening to, you know, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of Americans. They're subject to some form of identity theft.
Stephen Cobb is a cybersecurity expert at ESET. With cybercriminals constantly on the attack, Cobb believes consumers and companies need to be vigilant with private information.
The social security number is kind of the key to a lot of forms of identity theft, particularly the tax identity theft.
This was the information from the IRS.
Brian still had to file his taxes and eventually got his tax return. Now, every year, he needs a special PIN number from the IRS when he submits.
It's just one of those things that you kind of have to live with, unfortunately. I don't know if there's any way that it'll ever be resolved.
And earlier that year, Brian was a victim of a big business data breach, but there's no way of knowing if that's where the criminals got his information.
Yeah, because most of us have gotten these notices that something that we're involved with was breached.
Right. Yeah, and when you look at these things, you want to make sure that if you're using anything on the internet, that you have some sort of a cybersecurity program, some sort of software. Be careful where you're going. That way, it may not stop you from becoming a victim of this, but it surely can help.
Good advice.
Thanks, Adam.